people, my name's Nicole and it is the end of another month, so it is time for another book haul. Yes, today is my April book haul. I got less books than usual this month. Still got a lot of books, so let's just jump right in. First books I got are the physical copies of the Foxhole Court, The Raven King, and The King's Men by Nora Sakavic. This is the entirety of the All for the Game series. If you want to know my thoughts on it, I have a full review for the entire series, which I'll link in the doobly-doo. This is about a boy named Neil who has been on the run basically his entire life. And one day he gets recruited by the Palmetto State Foxes Eggsy team, which is a completely fictional sport, but it's kind of like a mixture of lacrosse and like ice hockey, kind of. It's complicated. And the entire series is just really intense with lots of like mob stuff and sports drama and relationship drama and like healing, emotional stuff. It's fantastic. The next book I got was Dream a Little Dream by Kirsten Gier. She's the author of the Ruby Red series, and I really like that, so I thought I would pick up her newest book, or at least the newest book that has been translated into English. This is about a girl who has these really vivid dreams, and then one day she starts a new school in London, and some of the boys in her dreams turn out to be not so fictional and not so dreamed. They're actually her classmates, and somehow they know a lot about her. That's all I know about it. I'm guessing it has some kind of romance aspect, but I'm really excited to read this. I don't know when I'll get around to it, but hopefully really soon. Then I got The Disenchantments by Nina LaCour. Nina LaCour is the author of one of my favorite books, Everything Leads to You, so I wanted to pick up some of her earlier work. This is about a guy named Colby who has just finished high school, and he and his best friend Bev are going on tour with Bev's band, and Colby is in love with Bev, and dealing with that, she is very much kind of a free spirit, rebellious kind of person, and Colby is head over heels, but he's also kind of trying to figure out who he is, and he's also struggling because they were planning on touring Europe the next year, taking a gap year, not going to school yet, going to Europe, and she just dropped the bomb on him that she's going to college next year, and so he's trying to deal with that while being in very close quarters on tour with them, and it's a very sort of coming of age, learning who you are kind of story. I already read it, I will talk about it in my wrap up. Then I got Something Real by Heather Demetrios. This is about a girl who all her life has grown up on television, on reality TV. Her family is the focus of a very sort of TLC style reality show called Baker's Dozen about her and her 11 other siblings. Several years ago, after her parents divorced and she had a bit of a breakdown, the show was canceled, and now, after being promised by her parents that it would not come back, it's back all of a sudden, and she is dealing with trying to finish high school and her first boyfriend while also struggling with being on reality TV and some of the struggles that come with that. If you're looking for representation, one of the main characters in this is gay, and coming out in such a public setting as on reality TV is definitely a big focus in this. I have already read this and I will talk about it in my wrap up. Then I got Open Road Summer by Emery Lord, and this is another like summery road trip kind of book. I was clearly in a very distinct mood over the past couple weeks. This is about a girl named Reagan whose best friend is a superstar. She is a country music star and is going on her first solo tour over their summer, and both of them have just gone through pretty sucky breakups, but her best friend's record label has decided to bring in a cute boy to be her opening act, and there might be some romance that goes in with that, because I mean, cute boys, musicians, who wouldn't fall for that? I already read this one as well, and I will talk about it in my wrap up. And then, because clearly music, summer, and road trips is a theme for me this month, I also got The Haters by Jesse Andrews. This is his brand new book, his first book since Me and Erlen's Dying Girl. Very, very excited to read it. This is about two best friends who, while they don't make their own music, are very good at hating on other people's music and finding something to bitch about, even with things that they love. So they are forced to go to this awful camp over the summer, and they find another friend there who similarly loves to hate on things, and they decide to run away and start their own band called the Haters and go on tour over the summer. Hopefully it'll have some of the same really funny, kind of snarky, sarcastic tone that Me and Earl and the Dying Girl had. I am so excited to read this. And then I got The Winner's Kiss by Marie Rutkowski. This is the final book in the Winner's Curse trilogy. This entire series is about this girl named Kestrel who is the general's daughter in her society, and in this society women are either expected to get married or join the military. She doesn't really want to do either, but one day her family buys a new slave who she starts up a little bit of a relationship with. And there's also this big drama with the slaves rebelling because the land that they are currently living in used to belong to this group of people who they have now enslaved. There's lots of political drama, lots of really, really good romance, and just fantastic relationships all around in this. I am a little scared to read this because I heard people talk about like crying within the first like 3 chapters. Little anxious, but I'll definitely be getting to it very, very soon. I am also so grateful for this beautiful cover because we were so close to having a cover change, but no. We got to keep our beautiful red dress cover, so all the hardcovers match, and I'm so happy. I also pre-ordered a copy of The Raven King, but that hasn't come yet. And I wanted so badly to wait to read it until my hardcover came, but I was going a little crazy trying to avoid spoilers. It got to the point where I had to delete my Tumblr app on my phone because I kept just like instinctively going on Tumblr and then freaking out because I saw a spoiler or almost saw a spoiler, because you can't blacklist things on mobile, so I had to delete the app. And so eventually I figured I was going insane. I just caved. I got it on Kindle, so that will be coming at some point though. It'll probably be in next month's haul. There are also a few other books and comic books that I got at Comic-Con, which I talked about in my Comic-Con haul, which I will link in the doobly-doo. If you've read any of these, please let me know what you think of them and which one I should read next. I love you, and I will see you later. Bye!